Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I really need some magical potion or something this morning. It's Thursday already, and we still don't have air conditioning in here. And it's 75 degrees according to my car, but it feels quite muggy, if you know what I mean. So, and then we've had one person that's been out for like 5 days. And one of the other girls here is like, she tells me, so yeah, I thought so-and-so was coming in today. And I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, well, yeah, we were talking on the phone yesterday. And she's like, yeah, I should be there tomorrow. And then I was like, we're going to have a lot of fun. There's no air conditioning. And then the girl was like, actually, scratch that. Never mind. And then she didn't come in. What? So you're just skipping work and making all of us like swamped. I mean, so busy to the point where we're like not getting stuff out on time, and then people are very mad. So then they're coming in very mad. I just was like, I don't think that I even want to see you today. I really don't, because I don't know how well that's going to go for you. I really don't. I just can't stand it. I hate it. If I wanted to work outside, I would have gotten a job as a contractor. Thank you, Gopher. I love those little happy shits. And good morning. Please send me and my family some prayers. My sister is missing now. It's been over a month. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Prayers for your sister and your family. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. So we'll get right to the nitty gritty. My live today. And I'm not even sure how I missed it. This past Sunday, there was a massive accident on the interstate, and it was like right at the road we get off on to go to the house. And it was involving an ambulance. And for those of you guys that know, I used to be a volunteer EMT, and so it's kind of like near and dear to my heart. Wait, did I get PJ live? You did. And it's near and dear to my heart. So I find out about it, and I'm like, let's see what I can find out about it, because I'm always like, when something happens, I'm like, why did it happen? How did it happen? Who did it? I instantly go into that mode. And so because the headlines in the news was like 2 medical providers pass away, and fiery accident, and wrong way driver. And so I'm like, okay. So I made poor Dolly drive me around last night after we got done doing what we were doing and eating dinner, and reenact this accident. As you can see in the thumbnail, there was a massive explosion, fire. I mean, it just went, I mean, it was just horrific. So it's not that it hits close to home because I know the people and I'm actually involved in EMS currently, but it's literally like, that could have been anybody. That could have been me. That could have been any of my friends that are EMTs. That could have been anybody, because what had happened allegedly, and they haven't proven it. They haven't done all like the toxicology, still waiting to get back. But basically what they are believing to have happened is a woman, 39 years old, got onto the interstate and went on the opposite ramp. So she went on to the interstate where it's actually the exit. And do you guys hear that? Somebody's literally just beeping their horn just to be absolutely obnoxious. They did this yesterday, like while we were inside the work building. That is so obnoxious. Stop. See, this is the type of week I'm having. Like, the entirety of the week is just ruined. We're doing that. anyways, now that I got sidetracked, I haven't had coffee yet, so I can't form thoughts. My bad, guys. So basically, the lady, 39-year-old young woman, took the ramp up when it was the one coming down. And within 1 block of being on the highway in the wrong direction, she managed, and it was like 2:30 in the morning, but she managed to hit an ambulance dead on, like, and it's on the traffic cameras. Can you guys hear that, or is it just me? Because it's distracting. Thank you, Gopher. So, that happens a lot. And they do have signs, do not enter. And there's a lot of different, oh, yeah, you hear it. Okay, good. Yesterday, they were doing the, call sign of whatever that, do. Yeah, they did that like a billion times. I just get distracted easily in the morning, especially when I haven't had my coffee. Thank you, Helena. I'm holding my shirt sign. I know you guys probably know where I work, and I know this is probably silly, but there's sometimes people that go real life for no reason. So I'm just holding my shirt for those of you guys that want to know. Hey, Motto Mom. So anyways, thank you, Gigi Chronicles. The lady went up when she should have been coming down. She was on the highway for 1 block right up to our exit where you would get off to get to our house, like, and head-on collision. And so I went to go looking. And a lot of times when I go looking for things, shouldn't have done it. Absolutely should have not done it. Because now I heard the dispatch audio, which is what I've always wanted to do, is be a dispatcher. And that's a whole nother story in itself. But I heard the dispatch audio, and it was like, pinned. We have a person pinned. Ambulance is completely engulfed in flames. Person is on fire. Get help here now. They send every single, and trigger warning, because this is like, it was horrific. I was listening to it and was just like, what? Wow, what? So I pray to God that all these people just were taken to God on impact. Even the wrongful way driver, clearly there was something going on there. The toxicology hasn't been released yet, so they don't know, but they know that it was a 39-year-old woman. It was 2:30 in the morning, wrong way on the interstate. And that area that she was coming from, there's not really like, it's not like she came from the ocean front when there's like a million bars. So like you're out getting litty titty, you go the wrong way. She just, and the speed had to have been a factor, because when you watch it on the traffic cams, it literally goes from like 0 to 60. It's like just nothing there. And then all of a sudden it's like this massive plume. Like, Fallout, whenever, you see your thumb and the cloud, like this cloud was just like the whole video screen is taken up of this big freaking smoke cloud. And it's just like on fire, just like in the thumbnail. But I don't know. I was just like really hyper focusing on it. I don't know why. I wanted to see how it could be possible, why it would happen, but ultimately that's just, it's very strange, because the accident was a head-on in Arizona. Same thing, head-on, 46-year-old and 2 ambulance drivers all died. Wow. That's like the exact same story. Wrong way driver also. Wow. I mean, it happens all the time. And with an ambulance, which I thought, like the back end, like the oxygen tanks and all the stuff that's in the back end was part of the combustion or the reason for the explosion. But literally head on, and you see the ambulance and the whole front compartment is gone from fire. And then the sedan, they couldn't even tell. They couldn't tell where, like, what kind of car the Lexus was. The lady that was driving, that was 39 that passed away. They could not tell. They just said she was in a Lexus sedan. They didn't even know what model. The vehicle was so mangled, it literally looked like God picked the car up and smushed it in his hand. Like, it just looked, just pray to God they went fast is all I'd say. Because, I mean, and then for all the poor first responders that had to go to that on scene, I can't even imagine. Like, I think now, like, what if that was one of my calls? Like, what if I had to go there? I don't even think people can be right after something like that, because you're literally watching people that are on fire pinned in a vehicle. I pray to God they weren't alive. Thank God it didn't say that on dispatch traffic. I really thank God. And trigger warning for those of you guys, I'm so sorry. It just looked absolutely horrific. But we're not promised tomorrow. So, like, you could literally be out here trying to go save a person's life on the ambulance as an EMT, and suddenly your whole life is just gone. And that's, I don't know. I used to be really scared of dying. I'm not really anymore, because I don't know. I'm just not. But it just kind of made me think, like, what are we doing with our life? Where do we go from here? Why complain when there's so much good? And why not just, you know, try and cherish life a little bit more, I guess. I don't know. It's like we, as a society, I feel like the whole world has kind of lost its plot. Like, we need to reassess, reassemble. Good morning, Elevated Truth. Every single day is a blessing for sure. Yes. Thank you. I need to get my nails filled. This is why I usually alternate between two colors, like a glittery pink and then French. But I typically don't like doing French after I've had a set for a really long time, because you can kind of see, you can see the lines from all the times that I've had my nails filled. You can't really there, but it's dumb. I know. And I, like, how do I sound talking about somebody that lost their life being an EMT to, like, oh, my nails are icky because I have a line in where the fills were done. Like, that just sounds so, ugh. Like, in one breath, I'm like, be more present in life and be more, I don't know what the word is. So, good morning. Yes, we definitely need a reset. Yeah. So anyways, we're women, we do that. I know. It's just like, I don't know. We need to we need to do more to better the world. Like, we need to stop focusing so much on material things. And I say we, but I'm speaking to myself, if that makes sense. A friend was hit by a car and died yesterday. I'm sorry about that. Wow. See, it's just like, awesome. Calm before the storm, PJ. No, I feel like we've been in a storm. I feel like we've been kind of just storming away for quite a while now. But yeah, I'm excited, Pat. You got new glasses. Awesome. And I saw somebody mentioned while I was in my rant, not necessarily rant, while I was talking, somebody mentioned Michael Vaughn. Here's his little bracelet. And, you know, it's a miracle. Brandy is well. I saw her commenting in her friend Purple Phoenix. She was on a live, like, it was a couple days ago, and I meant to tell you guys, but I saw a Brandy message pop up because she posted it on her little, she clipped it, or she pinned it. And so Brandy is in a facility for rehab. Whenever you get a new organ, they have to monitor you. I'm sure they have to teach you certain new things. You have to learn how to do certain things. And I just got the biggest hope for just miracles in life. And I mean, it was just such a good feeling. So she was saying how she was glad to see everybody, and, you know, the usual Brandy. She's always looking out for everybody else and making sure everybody else is amazing, and, you know, be more present in life. Yes. Thank you. Be kind, love more, and live life as it's our last. Gopher, thank you. Saying the words that I was trying to say. My dad went into the hospital for pain in the leg, thinking it was a hernia. He had never came home. That is so sad. I'm so sorry, Tiff. Brandy seems like she's just on the mend. She's getting better. But I mean, deep down, I knew it. I started doubting it for a moment, but deep down, I really knew it, because if anybody is a fighter and if anybody is strong, it's Brandy Vaughn. She literally is like the strongest woman that I know. She's been through so much, and she's gone through like all of the most traumatic things that I would imagine that would be traumatic to any woman or any person in general. And I mean, she was chatting away in Purple Phoenix's chat, and it's been a couple of days. So that's amazing. That's literally like a miracle from God. Oh, I'm sorry, Lacey. Lost her friend to cancer. All right, guys. I got 9 minutes to get in here. I'm gonna go ahead and go. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being with me every morning. And it helps to kind of get it all out. We got a new perspective for the day, and gonna try not to complain about how hot it is in here. Yesterday, these mechanic and HVAC mechanics, they literally dropped the unit from the ceiling, basically. And then the one man was complaining how the unit was set up and rigged, and I can't even. So, like, we got to pray for these people today, because if they don't put this unit in today and they leave before 2 o'clock again for the third day in a row, I might have to rage. Like, for real, for real. I wish I could leave at 2 o'clock. You know what I mean. That person is starting to beep their horn again. I gotta run. Bicycle.